Demand is less and supply is more, and demand cannot be increased until and unless the income of the people is increased. So one way, one fiscal measure is to increase expenditure. So government expenditure increases in case of deficit. Is it clear? Take the counterpart. Excess demand की situation. What is the meaning of excess demand? Aggregate demand is more, aggregate supply is less. इसका मतलब गवर्नमेंट का एक्सपेंडिचर बहुत ज़्यादा है. Lots of money is flowing in, income is flowing in the economy. Everybody is having money to spend. Everybody is ready to spend. सबके पॉकेट टनाटन भरे हुए हैं. Getting the point? As it is now, this is also an alarming situation. Because of that only, the prices are going up. And inflation, too much of inflation is not good for economic health. So government wants to bring it down. So first thing, first fiscal measure during excess demand will be to reduce public expenditure or reduction in the government expenditure. देखो हम एक measure ले रहे हैं और दोनों situations को सोच रहे हैं. Are you getting my strategy? आप पहले deficit demand को सोचो और ठीक उल्टा excess demand को सोचो, तो दोनों याद हो जाएगा. कुछ भी आएगा तो पहले जैसे लिखना भी है तो पहले थोड़ा सा रिकलेक्ट करेगा. हाँ, हमने डेफिसिट डिमांड में क्या पढ़ा था, अच्छा पूछा एक्सेस डिमांड है, जस्ट ऑपोजिट लिखना है. And that will learn. Are you getting the point? Okay. So first clear. So what happens during excess demand, deficit demand? Government expenditure reduces. Reduction in the increase in the government expenditure during deficit demand. उल्टा होगा. एक्सेस डिमांड में क्या होगा? What will be the nature of government expenditure? It will be reduced. It will decrease. It will decrease. So in case of deficit demand, expenditure will increase. In case of excess demand, government expenditure will decrease. देखो deficit demand का मतलब है there is lack of income with the people to spend. Excess demand का verbal meaning है for us to understand is there is lots of income in the economy to spend. अब गवर्नमेंट का एम है यदि डेफिसिट डिमांड है तो इनकम और डालना, और एक्सेस डिमांड है तो बढ़ी हुई इनकम को सक करना, खींचना. That is only the aim of it. Followed now, second point is rate of taxation. Again, let us think about the deficit demand situation. Deficit demand means सब कुछ कम, demand कम, low कम, income कम. Means rate of taxation is such that since people are paying tax, less of personal disposable income is left with them to spend. And this can increase only if rate of taxation is lessened. कम करना, rates कम, मतलब tax आप कम कर दो. थोड़ा सा टैक्स की रेट कम होगी तो लोगों के पास पहले से थोड़ा ज़्यादा पैसा बचेगा and they will be able to spend. So during deficit demand, the tax rate is reduced, and in excess demand, the tax rate is increased. Rate of taxation is increased. Please, I hope I am not confusing you all. Both हमें सिर्फ बेसिक पॉलिसी पता होनी चाहिए. उसके बाद हमें जब हमें आंसर लिखना है तो हमें सिर्फ सिचुएशन को लेके लिखना है. अलग से आपसे कोई नहीं पूछेगा कि फिस्कल कैसी होती है या मॉनेटरी कैसी होती है. We have to learn it with respect to these two topics, excess demand and deficit demand. You getting the point? Question is always asked related to what are the fiscal measures adopted to correct the situation of deficit demand in the economy. That they won't ask you what is fiscal policy. They are not asking you what is fiscal policy. They are asking you there is a policy called fiscal policy. How that fiscal policy is used to correct the situation. So stress is on the second part. Are you getting the point? So taxation. Taxation means tax is a compulsory payment that an individual has to pay to the government, and another way, tax is an important source of income or revenue to the government. When tax rates are high, less income is available with the people to spend. यदि tax rate high होती है तो during deficit demand, government reduces the rate of taxation. Okay? Followed, and in the situation of excess demand, government increases the rate of taxation. Clear? अब tax rate increase कर दी, excess demand की situation है. कब? Excess demand. Excess demand means lots of money is flowing in the economy. बहुत सारा पैसा इकोनॉमी में है, तभी लोग बहुत डिमांड कर रहे हैं. तो गवर्नमेंट भी अलर्ट हो गई, अरे ऐसी सिचुएशन है, फटाफट रेट बढ़ गया, तो लोगों की पर्सनल डिस्पोजेबल इनकम कम हो गई. जैसे पर्सनल डिस्पोजेबल इनकम कम हो क्योंकि टैक्स देना पड़ रहा है ना, तो पैसा हमारे पास कम बचेगा खर्च करने के लिए। जब कम बचेगा तो हम कम खर्च करेंगे, ऑटोमेटिकली जो बढ़ी हुई डिमांड है वो कम हो जाएगी। मतलब अकेला एक मेजर इज नॉट इनफ, गवर्नमेंट हैज टू टैकल इट ऑल द मेजर्स ऑल टुगेदर, आगे पीछे करके, और प्रयास करती है कि क्या करें, इकोनॉमी को बैलेंस में लेकर आए। Follow this. Now next one is deficit financing. Now deficit financing, you have heard the term budget deficit. Again, budget is a statement of government's revenue and expenditure. So whenever the government expenditure exceeds, जब सरकार खर्च ज़्यादा कर लेती है और टैक्स के जो भी इसका रेवेन्यू है जहाँ से इसको इनकम मिलनी होती है, if that is less then a gap is created, a deficit is created and we call it deficit, budget deficit. So during this period, now what is happening? हम किस पीरियड की बात करेंगे? Deficit demand. पहले I am always talking about deficit demand and then I am talking about excess demand. Now it is a situation of deficit demand. ऑलरेडी हमारे इकोनॉमी में इनकम लेवल कम है और उस पर बजट में भी डेफिसिट आ गया, तो गवर्नमेंट क्या करेगी? इट विल बोरो फ्रॉम आरबीआई certain amount and it will try to put that amount in the economy, क्योंकि लैक ऑफ इनकम ही हो रहा है। डेफिसिट डिमांड मतलब lack of income, there is less income in the economy and we need to give more income so that people get that income, they spend and demand comes up. So deficit financing is adopted during deficit demand. Now deficit financing is shortest definition है budgeting by borrowing. What is it? It is budgeting by borrowing or it is the borrowing of the government from RBI to maintain its budget deficit. बजट में जो कमी रह गई, मतलब खर्च ज़्यादा हो गया, इनकम कम हुई, अब अगली बार हम कैसे खर्च करें? उसको खर्च करने के लिए हम आरबीआई से गवर्नमेंट से बोरो करते हैं। And this process of borrowing from RBI we call it deficit financing. So deficit financing is adopted during deficit demand. उल्टा होगा excess demand में, हम deficit financing से बचेंगे, avoid करेंगे during excess demand. So during deficit demand, deficit financing is adopted and during excess demand it is avoided. Same thing, it is connected. Government borrowing will be more during deficit demand because government wants to improve the economic situation, it wants to increase the demand, so more of money needs to be pumped in the economy so that aggregate demand increases and this equilibrium comes from E1, it shifts to E. So these are the four fiscal measures. Is this clear? So you learn them and we don't have to write much, we have to only write 2 words. तो आपको किसी भी आंसर को stick to your word limits. If a question is for 6 marks, then 100 words. Like that you have to follow. जो marking scheme हमारे CBSE से आती है, you have to strictly follow that. ठीक है? Because you are writing more, nobody will cut your marks. There is no negative marking. But आप अपने अगले क्वेश्चन का समय छीन ले रहे हैं, हो सकता है फिर आप पूरा पेपर ना करें, तो आपको मार्क्स वाइज अपने आंसर्स को फ्रेम करना है। और इन दिस इफ यू आर राइटिंग ओनली कि जैसे आपने ले लिया रेट ऑफ टैक्सेशन एंड वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सिचुएशन ऑफ डेफिसिट डिमांड, what is rate of taxation? You tell what is taxation. Tax is a compulsory payment wala, and directly you write that during the situation of deficit demand the rate of taxation is reduced or there is reduction in the rate of taxation, so more of personal disposable is retained with the consumers or individuals and they are in a situation to spend more and this helps in increasing aggregate demand. Clear now? Any confusion here? Now we come to the monetary policy. What is monetary policy? Related to money. Okay, money circulation of credit in the economy. Who takes care of this monetary policy? Central Bank, RBI. For us it is RBI taking care of this monetary policy. So monetary policy is the government's money circulation and credit policy in the economy, which is prepared by RBI or the Central Bank of the country. Okay, so when we talk about now we are coming to the monetary measure. These fiscal measures were one way to cure, to improve the situations of excess demand and deficit demand. The monetary measures are second. And it is not that the government is adopting only fiscal measure. It is a combination of both the measures being adopted in the situation as the situations are required. Okay. Now, first one in this comes. Anybody in the class knows about it? आपने मनी बैंकिंग भी पढ़ा है शायद, इसमें नहीं पढ़ा है? Okay, no problem. The first one is bank rate. Bank rate. Now what is this bank rate? See, we are having a system such way that at the top is your RBI. Then under it works the commercial bank. And then comes your customer or consumer. Okay. Now whatever institution, if it is working as a bank, it works on the rules and regulations given by the RBI. So the way, if supposing I am an investor, I want to invest, I want to open my business, I want to have my own production unit, so I will approach bank to give me loan, to give me credit facility. Now bank won't give me free. Since bank is helping me, it will charge some rate of interest. Yes, there may be rate. You know what is rate of interest ना? तो जिस रेट पर बैंक लोगों को लोन देता है उसे हम ब्याज की दर या रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट कहते हैं. तो हमारे बीच में जो रिलेशनशिप है कस्टमर और इसके बीच में, दैट इज अ रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. Means if you are taking a loan, then certain percentage is fixed. When you pay back that loan, that rate of interest is included. मतलब आपने ऐसे 50,000 लोन लिया तो ठीक 50,000 ही आप वापस नहीं करोगे. आप चूंकि बैंक आपको हेल्प कर रहा है और अभी आपको चाहिए और अभी हेल्प कर रहा है, इसलिए वो आपसे उसका कुछ चार्ज लेगा. एंड दैट चार्ज which we pay back afterwards, along with the principal amount, that we call it as rate of interest. Okay, same way, the way we means customer and commercial banks are related, in the same way the RBI and commercial banks are related. The rate at which RBI or central bank provides the credit facility to commercial bank, that is known as bank rate. Are you getting me? Means if any commercial banks needs more of income, more of money, more of credit facility, so it has to approach, it has to take from RBI. So RBI is again not giving it free. It will charge certain rate of interest, and that rate is known as bank rate. Now it's a very important tool of controlling credit in the economy, quantity of credit in the economy. Now, have you followed this? Bank rate is the rate at which the RBI provides credit facility to commercial banks. Is this clear? Now, since RBI is providing commercial credit facility to commercial bank, then commercial bank is able to provide credit facility to us, to customers. It's a chain. You getting me? Let us come to the situation of deficit demand. जल्दी से याद करो, deficit demand में क्या हो रहा है? Demand is less, supply, aggregate supply is more. But things are available in the market, but people are not having money to buy them, to purchase them, because they don't have money. Now what will happen? Government will reduce this bank rate. तो गवर्नमेंट कमर्शियल बैंक के लिए क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी सस्ती कर देगी, 10% का 5 कर देगी. So more of income in the form of cash will come to commercial banks. You getting me? Commercial banks. Now commercial bank will be in a better position. They will be in a position to give more of loans to the people, and that is what needed during the situation of deficit demand. Followed? So what happens during the situation of deficit demand? Bank rate is lowered. Bank rate is lowered. As bank rate comes down, commercial bank ka rate of interest comes down. Investors rush forward to take more of loans and invest in the economy, and that is what is needed during the situation of deficit demand. I hope I am clear with this point. Now let us take the next part, excess demand. Too much of demand in the economy. Means aggregate demand is raising up. There is no aggregate supply because we are not able to produce more of goods and services. तो इस समय इकोनॉमी में जो एक्स्ट्रा मनी फ्लो हो रहा है, the government wants to suck it, to take it back. So what government will do? It will increase bank rate. आप खुद ही निकाल ले रहे हो, आपको खुद ही सिचुएशन समझ में आ गई. आगे ना चलिए, अब क्या करेंगे? बैंक रेट बढ़ जाएगी. बैंक रेट बढ़ेगी तो कमर्शियल बैंक्स को रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट बढ़ाना पड़ेगा, और हमारा उद्देश्य क्या है? इकोनॉमी में क्रेडिट को कम करना, टू रिड्यूस द क्वांटिटी ऑफ क्रेडिट इन द इकोनॉमी ड्यूरिंग द सिचुएशन ऑफ एक्सेस डिमांड. So bank rate will increase. As a result, commercial bank will increase the rate of interest, and law of investors will come forward and ask for the loans. And that's what we wanted during the situation of excess demand. Is it clear? Very nicely. Next policy is your open market operations. Now what is this open market operations? खुली बाजार प्रतीक है. Now that is another way of controlling the credit in the economy. Now there are certain securities, government securities, which are sold and purchased by the RBI. RBI makes it compulsory, means purchasing and selling or buying and selling of government securities in open market is known as open market operation. Clear? Now all these are measures which is not directly linked with the common people. It is among the RBI and the commercial. उन दोनों के बीच में ये सारा ट्रांजैक्शन चल रहा है. And through these they are trying to control the credit in the whole economy. Because the situations have come like that. Sometimes economy sees the situation of excess demand. Sometimes economy sees the situation of deficit demand. So we have to keep on changing these policies and try to improve the situation of the economy. 6 months ago economy में फिर डिफ्लेशन चल रहा था ना, आपने देखा होगा डिप्रेशन आ रहा था. मींस देयर वाज अ रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ लॉट्स ऑफ मनी इन द इकोनॉमी. तो गवर्नमेंट, आपने सुना होगा, गवर्नमेंट हैज रिड्यूस सीआरआर. Something of will come to that also. Bank rate also. Bank rate also has come down. And now what happens? Now what are government securities? Anybody knows government securities? Bonds, and like we are having national savings certificates. All these are government securities. Now then, time to time, RBI sells them or sells them to whom? To commercial banks. And it may also purchase from the commercial bank in the form of cash. Means if RBI is selling the securities, then commercial bank purchase them. So उतना cash flows from commercial bank to RBI. उतना cash कम हो जाएगा इसके पास में. Similarly, RBI can make them to purchase, इनको सेल करने को बोलेगी, किसको? कमर्शियल बैंक्स को. क्या? गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटीज. तो RBI जब इनसे गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटीज परचेज करती है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कैश, तो कैश फ्लोज फ्रॉम RBI टू कमर्शियल बैंक एंड द लोन लेंडिंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ कमर्शियल बैंक एक्सपेंड्स. So when there is a situation of deficit demand, now deficit demand means we need more of income in the economy. So during this period, what will happen? RBI will purchase securities from commercial banks during the situation of deficit demand. What will RBI do? It will purchase security from commercial bank. Follow? And as a result, the cash will flow from RBI to commercial banks, and commercial bank will supply more of money to the economy. Opposite happens when there is a situation of excess demand. अब क्या होगा? excess demand means lots of money income in the economy. उसको हमें कम करना है. तो इस समय क्या करेगी? RBI फोर्सिबली या ओपन मार्केट में अपनी सिक्योरिटीज को कमर्शियल बैंक को बेचेगी. कमर्शियल बैंक सिक्योरिटीज खरीदेंगे किससे? RBI. तो कैश यहाँ से यहाँ चला जाएगा. बहुत रुपीस सिक्योरिटीज के बराबर का जितना कैश होगा कहाँ चला जाएगा? RBI के पास. तो इनकी लोन लेंडिंग कैपेसिटी कम हो जाएगी एंड दे विल गिव लेस ऑफ लोन्स इन द इकोनॉमी. और हमारा प्रयास यही है, यदि डेफिसिट डिमांड है तो इकोनॉमी में इनकम लेकर आओ, bring more of income in the economy. And if there is excess demand, then suck the income from the economy, take away extra income from the economy. That is the purpose, and we are following these measures. Is it clear? Open market operation means the purchasing and selling of government securities in the open market. So during the situation of deficit demand, the government securities are purchased from commercial bank. By whom? By RBI. उल्टा होता है excess demand. ठीक है? Is it clear now? Then third one is your CRR, cash reserve ratio. Means all commercial bank has to keep certain amount of cash reserve with RBI. and that ratio is again fixed by the RBI. That's why its name is CRR, cash reserve ratio. Means every commercial bank deposits a certain amount of cash with whom? RBI. And that ratio at which is called in the form of cash. Yes. So that ratio is known as CRR. Now this also helps in controlling the amount of money in the economy, or what to say, the quantity of credit in the economy. Again, if CRR increases, supposingly if CRR increases, what will happen? The more of cash from the commercial bank will go to RBI. More of cash will go from commercial banks to RBI. When more of cash will go, commercial bank की अपनी कैपेसिटी लोन देने की कम हो जाएगी. ठीक है, जैसे CRR कम होता है तो कमर्शियल बैंक को कम रुपया, कम कैश RBI के पास रखना पड़ेगा. मतलब इनकी इस समय लोन देने की कैपेसिटी ज़्यादा रहेगी. तो अब आप सिचुएशन के अकॉर्डिंगली उसको बताओ. ड्यूरिंग द सिचुएशन ऑफ डेफिसिट डिमांड CRR बढ़ेगा या कम होगा? डेफिसिट डिमांड है, कम होगा, डिक्रीज होगा. जब CRR कम होगा तो कमर्शियल बैंक्स को कम रुपए कैश के रूप में RBI के पास रखने पड़ेंगे और इनकी अपनी लोन देने की क्षमता ज़्यादा हो जाएगी. ड्यूरिंग द सिचुएशन ऑफ एक्सेस डिमांड के समय याद रखो क्या कर रहा है, इकोनॉमी में बहुत सारा पैसा है, उसे वापस ले